Hi everyone, Emily McMaster here, and today I am joined by Tracy, and Tracy's going to tell us about a new center opportunity in Lebanon. So Tracy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Emily. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your center.
Well, the center has been operating off and on for many years. It's in downtown Lebanon in Colburn Park, which is actually the center of Lebanon. It's located. It's a small center. It's a little room that's actually on the backside of the town bandstand. And Colburn Park is where a lot of different events take place over the course of the year. We have a big arts festival in August called the Nexus Festival that's put on by the Lebanon Opera House. That is just fantastic. In September, my organization, Upper Valley Business Alliance, we put on LebFest, which is a little family-friendly festival that takes place. And the Lebanon Parks and Recreation Department does several events throughout the warmer months in the park as well. So right in the center of Lebanon, there's also a lot of great things to do. There is the Ava Art Gallery, which is just a little ways away. There's the Upper Valley Music Center, and there is the Lebanon Opera House, which is located in City Hall, that has wonderful performances in usually in the evenings. There's also some great restaurants downtown. So it's just a really nice place to be. And in the warm months, it's a great place to, meet people. There's always something going on. There's, a little playground in the park, and there's food trucks nearby during the day. So it's a, the downtown gathering place.
Well, you make it sound like so much fun. So I assume you have lots of guests visiting the area. So what types of guests do you typically see that you might see at the center?
Yeah, we do have a lot of different people that are coming into town, and I think our organization is hoping to promote Lebanon more. So we have people that come into town that they're coming off the rail trail, which is the northern rail trail that runs from Bosco into Lebanon, 56 miles. We have people that work in the downtown, and then we have people coming into town to enjoy the amenities such as Ava Gallery and the other things that I mentioned. Um, so, there's always somebody around. And our purpose for having the visitor center is to have a place where people can direct people to different things that they're looking for. Um, we will have some historical information about Lebanon in there. One of the things that people do like to do is Lebanon is known for its city fountains. There are 7 of them downtown. And so we do have people that like to do a little walking tour of the fountains. And that would be something that people operating our visitor center would also talk about, is have information about the different fountains and, when they were built and what they represent.
Great. And so it sounds like those are the types of things that visitors might be talking to the GSAs about. Are there any other types of questions that GSAs might get at the center?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, we have a lot of visitors during particularly the warmer months, people that are coming into town. And, some are from vacations, they might be vacationing on nearby Mascoma Lake. They may be coming up to spend time with family in the region. They may be prospective students at Dartmouth College, or they might be, people that are coming and are thinking about relocating at one of our larger businesses. So, there would be questions about how are the schools? Where can I find a good place to eat? What should I see while I'm here? Where can I find different trails or things to do. So, I mean, it would really be soup to nuts. There might be people that were asking, well, what's it like to live in New Hampshire? Because we do have a lot of companies in this area that are hire people that would be relocating to both New Hampshire and Vermont, because we are so close to the Vermont border that we consider ourselves a bi-state chamber. So, you know, they might get a few questions about what there is in nearby White River Junction as well. So, you know, there would be a lot of different things.
Yeah, great. That was a great overview. Thank you for that. So, what days do you think the center would typically be open?
Well, we have a fantastic Thursday late afternoon farmers market that takes place in Colburn Park. Typically has around 50 vendors, and I mean, downtown is hopping on Thursday nights. There's always great entertainment. So we would definitely love the center to be open for the farmers market, which would be starting at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and would go until around 6 or 7 p.m. We would love to have people there for some of the larger events, like the Nexus Festival, which brings people from, I mean, literally all over. And our own festival, the Leb Fest, and some of the other larger events that happen during the warm weather months. And then we would love to have, you know, maybe some weekend presence as well. You know, maybe not a full day, but certainly, you know, if we had like, say, like a 10 to 2 or a 1 to 4 on a Saturday or a Sunday, that would be great, you know, in case people want to stop by and pick up brochures, you know, or they just want some questions answered about things to do. So we're looking from really June through October. Maybe some opportunities a little bit earlier or a little bit later, kind of all depending on the weather and our volunteer schedules. But we can be flexible. We would just have to have a little bit of consistency because we want to promote when the center would be open and somebody would be there to answer questions.
Yeah, absolutely. And so would you say that would be your busiest time of year, like those summer months?
Yes, yes. I mean, we do have traffic, you know, in the winter season as well, but our visitor center is not heated, and so it might be a bit chilly for somebody. Yeah.
A bit. So will there be staff present during a shift there?
Staff meaning from Upper Valley Business Alliance. We are located on the other side of town, so we would not be present, but we are like just a phone call away. If, you know, particularly if it's Monday through Friday. On the weekends, we can certainly leave a cell phone if somebody had an issue.
Now, would you say that there's anything about the center that makes it sort of unique?
Well, we also have exhibits. We work in partnership with the Lebanon Historical Society, so there might be some historic displays that would be going on as well. And, you know, I think somebody might find that very interesting. The other side of the building that the center is located is the stage, which might be a good or bad thing. I mean, you know, but it is right in the center of town, and, you know, and it's also across from the post office. So there, you know, I think you would find a lot of foot traffic, people coming and just looking to chat, you know, say hello, and curiosity factor as well.
Great. And now, lastly, I think you've kind of already answered this because Lebanon is such a great place to be, but are there any specific perks for the GSA volunteers?
Yes, you know, our chamber, we run different programs. One is we actually have a discount program for some of the employees of a couple of our larger businesses, and we can give our GSAs access to that. So, you know, if they wanted to book tickets on airlines, or if they wanted to Well, just about anything. We have all the major brands, national retailers, and also a lot of New Hampshire businesses as well. And because one of our employers that we work with on this program is Dartmouth Health, some of those perks are located in other parts of the state, including Concord, Manchester, and Nashua. And we would be happy to extend that to our GSAs.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today and share a little bit about what the center will look like. We are really looking forward to partnering with you, and I know that a lot of GSAs will be looking forward to volunteering there. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Emily. And we can't wait to have the GSAs here and keeping our center open and answering questions. This region is such a great region to live, to visit, and having their presence and a friendly face there will just make a huge difference for us.